Hi guys, what's up? Welcome to yet another episode on my YouTube channel. A lot of you have been sending in messages saying to do a video on my Netflix show recommendations, especially since we've all been in lockdown and at home watching so much of Netflix. So I decided to do this video. There's another video where I've done my favorite foreign shows, and today I'm just doing the favorite general shows that I've been watching and that I've really liked in recent times. Just to give you an introduction, in normal times I was not such a huge TV guy, so I would probably watch like an hour or half an hour of TV in the night if I felt like it, and a couple of episodes on the weekend, but I wouldn't be watching TV every day. However, since the lockdown, I've literally got into this habit of watching Netflix every night. So I decided to do this quick roundup of 5 of my favorite current Netflix show. Let's talk about Money Heist. Money Heist obviously is now past its trending phase. Everybody was talking about it when it was trending, but I have to say that this is possibly one of the most unique shows that I've watched in recent times. Light viewing, lots of fun, great characters that really stick in your head such that you actually think of who is Dallas and who is Tokyo and who is Lisbon, and this is like a topic of conversation on social media. They've become so ingrained into your personality. So for a while I was watching those episodes of Money Heist, I really enjoyed that show. It was perfect time pass. I recently watched this show called Spelling the Dream. It's actually a 1.5 hour documentary. It's not a show, it's a documentary about the Indian American children, like Americans of Indian origin rather, those kids who participate in the spelling bee contest in the USA. So we only hear of the spelling bee sometimes when there's a winner announced, but we don't really know how important it is part of American culture, and to see how Americans of Indian origin have actually dominated that contest. And it's really a fascinating watch to see how these people are prepping for this big spelling bee, which is such an important part of American culture, mainstream culture. So it actually also makes you feel really proud to be an Indian. So definitely would recommend watching Spelling the Bee if you want to know something new and interesting. Another show, while on the subject of Americans of Indian origin, Never Have I Ever. I absolutely love this show. It was recommended to me by my teenage niece, and I was like, no, it's too teeny bopper for me to watch, but I watched it, was so addicted to it because it was such light viewing, hilarious, funny. There's a whole cultural connect because you can actually see the merging of East Indian culture, American culture, an American girl of Indian origin growing up, going to high school with her friends. There's a Chinese girl, Latinos, whites, everybody. It's really like this whole melting pot, and some great acting, a lot of social issues covered about acceptance, tolerance, inclusiveness and everything. So I thought the show was really nicely done, touched upon a lot of interesting issues, but very light-hearted and humorous. So if you want to watch something really light and fun, please definitely watch Never Have I Ever. Unorthodox, interestingly enough, is original, one of the first, possibly the first show in Yiddish, which is the language spoken by certain Jewish communities, and it's in Yiddish and English bilingual show. I think it's 4 episodes. Very beautiful. It's about this girl who breaks free, who escapes from the Orthodox community in New York. She's in a super Orthodox community, and she breaks free and escapes to Berlin, and how she starts a new life. And I just love how they have depicted the blending of cultures, the more Orthodox culture and the modern culture, and how they are coming together, and how she's being exposed to the normal or the real world or Western culture for the first time. There are some scenes that are really powerful, how she's letting go of her old identity and creating a new identity. So Unorthodox is definitely something that I absolutely loved and recommend. Please watch it if you want to see something new, and how in New York City of 2020, this is a true story by the way, there's an Orthodox community of Jewish people that actually exists like this. It's really fascinating and eye-opening if you want to see a reality that's very different from your own. And finally, can we talk about the show that I've just started watching? My friends Riaan, San and Manasha have recommended that I start watching The Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, and I swore for the last so many years that I would never watch such a show because that's so not me. I wouldn't be watching Real Housewives of Beverly Hills because I'm all about watching these very cultural shows and like some cultural drama and political drama and all this. And then I was like, what am I going to watch this Real Housewives? Till a couple of days ago, I have started watching Real Housewives, and I have to say, I am so addicted to this show. It is okay, I wouldn't say it's meaningless. It's quite, and I wouldn't even call it trash television. It's actually a reality show, and there's a lot of like interesting aspects to it. Firstly, it gives you a glimpse into the super rich in California, and what's really interesting is that these are real people and it's not TV characters. So that makes it even more fascinating. And of course, to see all these people dressed so well and in such beautiful houses and cars, and of course all the drama that goes on between them. So I have to say that Real Housewives of Beverly Hills, please do watch it. It's definitely recommended. It's a nice you can do it from a social observation point of view, and you can actually see how people do live, what kind of lives that they live. And I don't know if it's appropriate to say, but the human side behind some of these millionaires that might come across as shallow, frivolous at times, but of course have a human side that kind of draws a common between all of us. So guys, these have been my 5 current Netflix shows in recent times. I'm definitely going to do some more. Please do leave me your comments with recommendations. If you have watched any of these shows and have liked them, please do leave me your recommendations. I'd love to hear from you. Till then, don't forget to like, share and subscribe. I'm waiting to hear from you. See you guys.